Hello, my name is Julie and welcome to this WiseJ.net tutorial. Here we are going to learn how to create a simple WiseJ.net 4 project with a button. So first we're going to start by opening up Visual Studio. I'm going to click on Create a New Project. I'm going to select the C# language and I'm going to select WiseJ.net 4. And I'm going to choose the WiseJ.net 4 web page application template. Let's go ahead and name our project. And click Create. We're just going to target .NET 4.8.1 and .NET 8. In WiseJ.net 3.5, you need to target 4.81, although in WiseJ.net 4, we don't need to. You can see I don't need to. But we're just going to leave those as targeted, and we're going to leave all these settings as default. All right, so this here will open our designer, although we might have to wait for a second for the symbol to change. One thing you can do to make it change is if I double click on this, you can see this is the code here. If I make a dummy change to the code, like hitting enter and then saving it, you'll see our icon has already changed. You can also try pressing Shift F7. Anyways, let's go ahead and open the designer by double clicking here. Let's go ahead and open the toolbox by clicking on the icon down here. And we're going to add a button. So I'm going to type button. And there it is. You can click and drag that into the designer. And there's our button. Next, we're going to add an event. So whenever I click on the button, I want something to happen. Actually, first, let me close out of this. You can see the button is highlighted. So I'm just going to hit escape. Hit escape again so it's no longer highlighted. Now we need to add an event. So I'm going to click on the button. There are two ways you can add an event. I can either go to this lightning bolt here, and I can double click to add the click event, or I can just double click on the button itself. I'm just going to double click here. And you can see this is our button 1 click event. It's opened page1.cs. So we're now editing the page1.cs code. And here's my button 1 click event handler. And I'm just going to add some code here to show an alert box. So it's just going to say button clicked. And let's go ahead and save that with Control S, and let's go ahead and run it. So to run your project, you can just click up here. You notice if you click on the drop down, there's several options. So I can choose what web browser I want to run it in. I can also choose what framework I want to run it in. Because we're targeting multiple frameworks, I have a couple options here. But I'm just going to leave everything as default, and let's just go ahead and run this. And here's my button. If I click on my button, I get my click event. So that's how to create a simple WiseJ.net project and use the button click event. Another thing I want to note here, you'll see by page1.cs there's a little arrow you can click on and you can open page1.designer.cs. So let's just double click on that to open it. This is the code that's generated whenever you drag things into the designer. So if I click to expand this WiseJ.net designer generated code, you can see there's button 1 and page 1, right? So whenever I clicked and dragged that button, this is the code that was generated. You can see its name is button 1, it has a size, it has text of button 1, and so on. And you can even see here we've got the click event set up. So it's not recommended to edit this code directly, but I just wanted to show you just so you understand what that designer.cs file does.